Alrighty, everybody. Forgot one thing. It is finally time to clean up this engine bay. As you can tell by my sweatshirt, it's chilly out. It's finally getting that time of year. Now what we have here, it is some purple power, and it's also a lot of super clean. Now there's directions to using it. Didn't read all of them. My plan is to, just anyways, as you know, this engine bay looks horrendous. So basically I'm going to soak all this stuff down. I got a few things I got to do over at the farm. Get those things done, bring my power washer back, let this thing hopefully do its job and degrease. I don't know. And come back over and power wash stuff. Now I do have to get some tools out of here and move some nuts and bolts, things of that such that probably should have been done a while ago. And then try to get this frame cleaned up. Hopefully that in this video or not. Probably, because I'm not going to spray this down, and I'm not going to show you guys me spraying it, maybe power washing it. I'm not sponsored by Super Clean or Purple Power, obviously. I am the sponsor of this video, and every video that's ever been on this channel so far. If anyone wants to change that, I'm down. But basically, get all this thing cleaned up. Once it's cleaned up, get the power wash, or get the rattle can, get the rust inhibitor crap on it, and then just sprayer black just everywhere. I mean, originally I was going to do firewall inside of the fenders, all that fun, neat stuff, but they look a lot better than I was originally anticipating. So basically, power wash, clean frame, spray frame, let her dry. Now luckily right now too, it's a balmy 45-ish, I'm going to say out right now with a nice little breeze. It's a, looks like a northeast breeze, northwest breeze right now. So it's chilly. And, paint and everything loves cold weather. So I think this will all turn out very well. But if it doesn't, it's going to look better than that and probably be more protected from potentially rusting again. But if it doesn't turn out well, as I've stated more than once, this is not a show truck. I'd like it to be a nice truck, but not a show truck. It's still going to get used as a truck because that's what you do with the truck. And this thing was built in the era that trucks were trucks. I like how loose my fenders are, even though they're bolted on entirely, excluding the front core support. But enough of that. Let's get at her. I clap a lot at the end of these. Well, here's the next morning of the inside of here. Honestly, I'm surprised how good this looks. I did a little bit more power washing just now because this was so caked. There's still a little bit there, but honestly, this thing looks good. I'm not super concerned about it. I am gonna get in here, I think, with the flap wheel and my grinder once this dries a little. Probably have a time lapse set up of me just, you know, cleaning up these frame rails, probably up into there-ish, and whatever that little heat shield looking thing is, and getting some paint on here. But my flap wheel it. Like I said, I was gonna do all this, but it looks decent. I'm not that worried about it. This is all plastic, so not worried about it. It's pretty much frame rails. I'd like to do the other side of the frame rails at some point in time too, but not today, I don't think. Like I said, for now I'm just going to flap wheel, prime it, and then come back in with some black paint. Just make it look decent, you know? Like I said, not a show truck, but why not improve something little while I'm here to make the end product look better? Makes sense to me. But yeah, I'm gonna go do some other things if I'm being honest here, and then come back and do this once it's dried up a little. I also realized I forgot to cap my fuel lines, so that's good. You know, water and gas, those things mix really well. Can't see any future problems going on there at all. So that was smart of me. But I do have a new clutch for the other engine. Just have to get that put on yet. Actually, just got to finish dressing it up a little. I do think I'm going to put it in without these extra accessories on, but leave them on this engine so I know where they go. I will take the electronics off of here and throw them on there. And then just drop this thing in. Probably get it running without the front end on here because I don't see why I really need it to make sure that it runs. But yeah. So let's, we'll have a time lapse coming up now. So, you know, I was going to go ahead, wire brush all this, but it's better than I thought. So instead I went the vice grip garage route to where you just wipe everything down, call it good. So, I'm a prime, and I think the normal paint would work, but I kind of want this rust reformer to be on some of this. So, there's a little spot I missed, but that's okay. I want this rust reformer on this frame and stuff, but there's so much grease and oil in here for all 10 years. That just looks great. But, oh, there's a little bit. I didn't really wipe down the inside of it, but that's all right, too. She'll stick. What are you doing, dog? I gave all that stuff a little bit of time to dry. Not perfectly, still a little tacky, but I figure she's good enough to put some paint on. Well, sorry for the wind, it's clearly the next day, but I am very happy with how this came out with the little preparation and stuff that I actually had done to it. I did go ahead and paint the plastic. Why, you might ask? I had the paint, pretty much it. Will it last? Probably not. Does it look good for now? I think so. There's definitely areas we could tell like some prep would have really brought it over the top, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. Now I have decided this video is kind of short and I already have next week videos done. So why don't we do a little bit more? This guy here, that light bulb clearly has water in it, could definitely use some cleaning up as well and some nice paint on it. So probably gonna get on that next. Don't know exactly when, my timeline, because I got wedding stuff all weekend, but that's more important than this. So next time you see me, we'll probably have this thing hanging from the cherry picker and cleaning it up and painting her. So probably gonna go the same process I did inside there. Wish I actually had more rough reformer paint, but get this thing cleaned up, paint it. I might tape off the headlights. This one's got condensation in it, so I'm not sure how good it really is, but I would also like to tape this guy off. Not that it's super important, but I just kind of like it being there. Probably tape that off, and then get this thing sprayed black as well. There's a few things I probably should do prior to, such as get these guys replaced since I did cut them off. I didn't realize there was a nut on the other side as well. Had I known that, I probably could have just saved on it, but instead I'll try to get new mounts for it and just run a bolt through it and hope that's good enough. Or I'll get on Rock Auto and see if they actually have the right parts, which I would think they would, but hard telling. So let's get at it. So this is the final product I'm going to do for this. Like I said, touch up a little bit there on the bottom. But after I show you this, I want to talk about it for a minute as well. So if anybody else is noticing, this is not perfect. That's where a piece of wood goes. Wasn't that worried about it. Need to touch up a little there. Now if we're going to talk about this for a minute. Once I got to cleaning it up, painting it, everything else, my hair is a mess. I'm also real filthy. I just got to my other job. But once I got to cleaning it up and painting and everything, there's a lot of little areas on there that are just rusted horribly. A bunch of little spots here and there that just, it would take hours worth of cutting stuff out, welding stuff in. I think for the time put towards that, I don't honestly think it'd be worth it. So what I did, as you can see, it's rattle canned. Not the best either, but it's gonna look better. But that's as done as she's gonna be, just for the sheer fact of it needs replaced. It's a lot more rough than I had originally thought it was. So like I said, I don't think the right thing to do would be to try to cut off a bunch of spots, weld a bunch of weird angles, and not to mention I don't have the greatest welder in the world. But so I think for the time being, it's gonna look like it is, and that's just how it's gonna be. But in the future, not necessarily today, tomorrow, maybe not even next year, that part's going to need replaced, and I'm going to do it because it just doesn't look great. Sitting in the truck, I don't think you'd notice it, but if you sat there and really paid attention to it on the ground, you're like, ugh, this thing's not doing too hot. So that's going to be the end of it for that thing. And so I'll tell you, the engine bay, she came out pretty good though. Sadly, it's not going to come out bad, but it's not as good as I want it to be. So we're going to call it there. Thanks for watching, everybody.